We'll move on to the next question. Question I got through the iPad is, a big talking point throughout my course has been differentiation and supporting kids at the end, at the top level, in the middle, and at the low. Now, I've heard lecturers and tutors and teachers talk about this realistically, and then I've also had people where I've looked through their itinerary. They've actually never had any time in the classroom ever, and they fully expect 30 written lesson plans for every single individual child, every lesson, every day. How realistic is differentiation in the classroom, and how do we, as young teachers, get through all the conflict about it and find something that works for us? Chris, how would you deal with that, and suggestions that you would give to QUT and other uni students leaving into the workforce?
Probably the first thing is actually you're part of a team, and those people who have been in school for a while will have some understanding of the nature of the students in a given cohort. So leverage that experience. Ask them, what are the strategies that we use? Some schools have very formalised structures for differentiation, others don't. But I would recommend that the strategy moving forward is you can't really differentiate until you actually understand the range of abilities in your classes, where the strengths and weaknesses are. So the first priority is actually to understand the kids and what they need from you, and then leverage the experience of your colleagues. You don't need to reinvent the wheel here. There are often core things that you're going to teach, and there will be known strategies for differentiating around that space. There's certainly an ideal, but pragmatically, which is where I sit, there will be groupings of students where you can have different differentiation strategies with them. And again, you don't need to invent all those things from scratch. Having a good staff room conversation with someone, say, how do you extend students with this topic? You'll have colleagues that can tell you very efficient ways to do that. You don't invent that, you borrow that. The word I'd use is appropriate, which means you grab it and you make it work in your classroom space. Highly experienced teachers, which is where you'll end up, have pedagogical tool sets, which means that this is not working for the student, this is something else I'll trial with them. They've learnt that through experience. You can leverage your college experience. That's what I'd do as an early career teacher.